What is up, y'all? This is Rainbow Fire, the unicorn knows the last unicorn. I'm going to make another rant talking about Disney adults. Before I start this rant, I want to mention that I actually made a fan rap song based off of Lion King. If you haven't seen my rap song based off of Lion King, it's pretty funny. It was an old rap song that I did about the Lion King hyenas. It's pretty funny. You want to check it out. It's just something that I made when I was bored one day. But yeah, I'm not no rapper, but if you want to see it, go for it. It's pretty funny. Anyway, on to the rant. So the other day, I was watching a bunch of stuff about Disney adults. And now, I'm not going to go hard on Disney adults, but I'm going to mention this because I don't know if we will ever go back to Disney World. Now, I'm going to mention this right now. I am not a Disney adult. Let me describe a Disney adult. A Disney adult is a person that's obsessed with Disney, that literally goes to the parks every year, I mean, 4 or 5 times a year. That's a Disney adult. A normal Disney adult is a person that just likes the theme parks, that likes the franchise, that loves to enjoy the movies. Most Disney adults are basically people that are millennials that grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s. Like millennials and I think early Gen Zers, like the ones that grew up in the 2000s. I might be wrong on that, but most of them are millennials. Now they're mostly grown ups, adults. Now, the reason why I was talking about Disney adults right now is because there are so many Disney adults that are complete idiots. Okay, I'm going to start sounding like Scar from Lion King, so prepare for me to sound like Scar because I'm going to start talking just like him. There are so many Disney adults that I've seen on YouTube, the plus size park hoppers. Oh my God, don't you get me started on them. And then you got all these Disney adults that literally would like run over kids just to go see a collectible pins or the way that, like, I didn't write a script to this, so just prepare what I'm about to say because I didn't write no script on this. But yeah, and like I said, Disney adults, they're like getting really, really much backlash what they're doing in life. You know what I mean? And so there's a lots of Disney adults that don't have kids, and most Disney people that go to Disney, they have kids, and people are starting to realize that wait, why is there so many adults going to this damn theme park with no kids? Yeah, and honestly, that's what I'm trying to say right now. It's just like every Disney adult that I've seen is just putting harsh on people that don't go to Disney that much. Now, for me, I've been to Disney back in 2019. By 2017, that's the last times we went to Disney. 2019, 2017. So that's the last times we went to Disney. And I'll admit it, we had a great time. Now that I see any Disney adults, you could really tell they blended in with the crowd. Now, they weren't as big as you think they were because back then, most of them, I think Disney adults started popping right around 2020. Because when Disney came back, most of them are basically going into these parks and they're just causing nonsense. Now, here's where I'm going to start getting a little angry. This is where I'm going to start talking like Scar. So prepare to me talk like Scar from Lion King. Because I'm going to talk just like him. So, there's Disney adults right now that are causing chaos in the theme parks. basically they're literally running in front of people as they're like literally. So basically, you're trying to get to your spot and rides and whatever, and next thing you know, they stop in the middle of the aisleway. They stop in the middle of the aisleway, and they're blocking the people's. Uh, so basically, they're going on Main Street, blocking people's view, blocking people's way to get to wherever they need to go, and they're doing stupid TikTok videos. I'm sorry, I sound like Scar from Lion King saying this, but if I go to Disney World and I haven't been for a long time, I'm trying to get where I need to go, I'm walking right through your video. I'm, I'm basically going to photobomb your video. So basically, and then if you get mad at me, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm sorry, you're at a theme park. You were at a theme park. You're blocking the aisle. You're blocking Main Street. That's called Main Street USA. You walk down Main Street. I'm sorry if you're blocking Main Street now. If it's a professional photographer that's taking a picture for whatever, yeah, I'll walk around. But if I see that you're just doing a dumbass TikTok video or dumb TikTok live stream, I'm just walking right through. I know that sounds like Scar from Lion King. I know that sounds harsh, but no. Yeah. I'm just sick and tired of these people that they think they own the freaking park. They don't own the park. Now I'm at this one time I went to Disney World and I was standing in one of the lines back in 2019 when they did the Stormtroopers down in Hollywood Studios. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm shaking the phone because when they were doing the walk, the march, someone I was already in front of the line and someone was trying to get in. I was already in front of the line and somebody was trying to get in. Now, I'm a person that loves to film things, and honestly, I'm actually kind of glad I got that video. But I was already standing where to get the film of the Stormtroopers. Now, I'm not even a big Star Wars fan. I just wanted to film the Stormtroopers. And I remember standing there, and this one, I think it was a mother and a kid was trying to squeeze between me as I was filming. And I was kind. I said, look, yeah, he's got plenty of room. So I scooted over just a little bit to let his son see the stormtroopers too. Because like I said, most people in Disney, it's really packed. And I know you want to see the magic. I know you want to see certain things. And like I said, I understand that. So I remember I love this. I'll never forget that woman, her mom, her kid wanted to see that. And I remember filming the Stormtrooper. I looked over at the kid and he was smiling. I never forget his smile. He really liked that Stormtrooper. Yeah, I think the Stormtrooper actually told me to step back a little bit because I was staying out in the walk in the street a little too farther, and the Stormtrooper's like, stand back. I'm like, okay. But that was back in 2019. Um, now, now, I know that's something that a Disney adult would do, but me, I don't go to Disney. I don't go to Disney every 4 or 5 years. You know what I mean? And when you're a person that doesn't go to the parks for a very long time, you want to get your money's worth. We literally shut down the park. When we go, we shut down the park. That's how we do it. Now, I know I sound kind of harsh saying that if you're doing some dumb live stream or some TikTok, I'm going to walk right through. Most likely I'm going to because I'm not going to pay attention. I'm a person that doesn't pay attention. And most likely, if you're filming for some stupid TikTok or some stupid YouTube video short or whatever, I'm probably going to walk right through you. And I'm not going to pay attention. Then you're going to get mad at me for walking through your video. I'm sorry. That's just me. And most likely, if I'm filming something amazing, like, okay, if I see a Lion King float and I'm filming that, I'm like, most likely I'm going to focus on that Lion King. I am a huge fan for the Lion King. And if I see a Scar I mean, if I see a Lion King and there's a Lion King float and the Scar's on it, you bet my ass I'm gonna be filming it because I am a huge Scar fan. Okay, and like I said, I don't mean to rant on you guys, Disney adults. So let's talk about this. Now most Disney adults, I don't know if they do this, but line cutting. Good God. Let me start with this. Now, I used to get really mad when people line cut, and even Six Flags theme parks. But you're waiting hours. You're waiting for 9 hours or 6 hours. Oh my God, 6 hours for just. They don't even give you time to like I said, even line cutting. I don't even know if they still do that. Just actually, you know what? I'm gonna skip on that because I think line cutting is rare in Disney because they literally take that seriously. But like I said, but yeah. Let's talk about how these Disney adults are literally buying up the merchandise. Now you know, I mean, there's a lot of Disney adults that collect Disney merchandise. Um, so there's like popcorn buckets and stuff like that. And I heard there's a Scar popcorn bucket. I wish I could go down there and buy that Scar popcorn bucket. But what's the point of buying a popcorn bucket? It's just going to sit on your damn shelf all year round, you know what I mean? And collect dust. Yeah. And honestly, you know, there's certain merchandise that you want to buy. Now, me, if I saw something Scar related, I'm probably gonna buy it because I love Scar from Lion King. I love the hyenas. I love Shunzi. I'm a huge fan of Shunzi the hyena. And you bet your my ass I'll be buying something with Shunzi or Scar. But it's like, you know, these these Disney adults will run up to these pin trading pins and run to go get these pins and all that too. And then you got the worst Disney adults, the scalpers. You got these people that will buy this crap, the Disney merchandise. Like you got these people that buy the Disney merchandise. They would take it, they would buy as much as they can, and they would sell it for a higher price. Screw those people. I'm gonna talk like Scar right now. Those people are idiots for buying merchandise and selling it for a higher price. Yeah. So honestly, those people need to realize that, you know, you're selling that stuff for a higher price. Why would you do that? Yeah. Oh my God. I cannot stand those Disney adults when they buy the merchandise and they say, oh yeah, sell for a higher price, make more money on it, sell on eBay. Let's just do that. Yeah. What a complete idiot. God, we're surrounded by idiots. Like I said, um, yeah, it's just like I know that people do that kind of stuff. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make money by by selling a bunch of Mickey ears, more expensive, all that kind of crap. Bunch of people are idiots. You know, Jesus, jeez, man, it's like everybody. It's like every time you think that I don't know, guys. My mind's blown as I'm talking about this part of the rant. But Disney scalpers, those people need to be tracked down, especially in the theme parks. Let's talk about the TikTokers and the YouTubers, since I mentioned them. So as you may have known, Disney YouTubers and Disney adult TikTokers and YouTubers, streamers, and all that kind of stuff. They will do the craziest things in the parks. They'll block the aisleways. They'll do this. They'll do that. Uh, there's also park. There's also the plus size park hoppers. Oh my God! Don't you get me started on them. Now I get rant on them, but I'm not gonna shame them because honestly, you already seen it. Just look up plus size park hoppers. You'll know what I'm saying. God, they're idiots. Anyway, But yeah, you got these TikTokers and YouTubers, streamers, and all that blocking the roads of Main Street, trying to get the best part of the fireworks. And don't you get me started on the fireworks. The minute the fireworks, the minute the fireworks in Disney World start going up, everyone puts their freaking phones up. Everyone does put their phone up, and next thing you know, you can't even get a good view of the fireworks because all you see is phone screens in the air. That's what ticks me off the most in Disney. Like I said, I know I'm complaining a lot in this video, rating on Disney adults, but like most Disney adults are millennials that just love Disney, that love the movies. And like I said, I know I'm rating on them, but there's a time and a place where you just want to be a good, like be a person that you want to care for what you like in Disney. But like I said, if you're a Disney adult watching this, I'm not shaming you. I'm just saying that be respectful to other people that go to these parks because there's Disney adults that don't even get to go to these parks. There's actually people that go to these parks every 4 or 5 years. They don't get to go 2 times a year. So be respectful. Make sure to be respectful to every park goer. I know I sound like Scar from Lion King. I know I sound harsh. But there's a time where you just gotta be respectful. Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, all that. Just be respectful. And like I said, everyone wants to have a good trip. Just don't be an idiot. Don't block the alleyways. And for God forbid, don't stay in the middle of the walkways where people have to walk to get to their rides. But yeah, I sound like Scar saying this, but yeah, maybe we are all like idiots. But yeah. Alright guys. But this is Rainbow Fire the Unicorn. That was the last unicorn. Raining on Disney adults again because I watched another video on them. But yeah. Uh we are all surrounded by idiots. As Scar will say. We are all idiots. We maybe all be idiots. Even me. But yep. That's it. Peace.